All right. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday. Had to think about that for a second. So I haven't posted for a couple days, or I haven't actually made a video for a few days. I think I didn't make one yesterday. I didn't make one Sunday. I think I made one Saturday. Pretty sure I did. Anyways, yeah, I've skipped a few days here and there just because of obviously like the holidays and wanting to be around family and then traveling and things like that. So I've skipped a few days, which is kind of why I kind of backlogged a bunch of stuff so that I can kind of catch up and start posting every day. I haven't done that yet, posting a video every day. I haven't done that yet, but I intend to do it. So, anyways, hopefully you've been having a great start to your summer and you're getting things done. So today, just going to review the past couple days or few days and kind of where things are going. So Saturday, I think I talked about going to Maine, which I ended up doing. I was going to leave the house at 2, then 3, then 4, and you know how that goes. By the time 6 o'clock hit, I was like, time to go. So I left at 6, got up there at about 9:30. Took about 3.5 hours to get up there, and so I got up there at 9:30, and stayed up pretty late, hanging out and breaking all the rules. Had a couple, had a few beers. I think I had 3 beers, and then crashed out around 1 a.m., maybe 1:30, and then got up the next morning. I did meditate. I didn't read much. I did a little bit of reading, but not much. I was kind of distracted because my friend Tyler has 2 young daughters, and so a lot going on with, especially with bringing our dog as well, PJ. Kind of, yeah, interesting mix, but it was a lot of fun. It was great. It was a great Sunday, beautiful day out. They're right on a pond, and absolutely amazing. He has a boat, and so I was able to pull him doing wakeboarding. I didn't wakeboard. I probably should have. Kind of regretting not doing it now because I don't get to do it very often. But yeah, foolish. But I did go swimming and stuff, and brought PJ in the boat. And what do you know? He is a boat dog. He really he doesn't like the water. Like he'll go up to his here his he'll go halfway up his legs in the water, and that's about it. But he had no problem with the boat. He was right in there. He was on the bow. He was on the stern. He was walking right over, like looking over the edge, hanging out. Like whenever we were swimming, no problem. Had a blast. He was having a lot of fun. So yeah, got a little ant here. Let me get rid of him. Throw him out. I'm back. So that is the problem with having a shed out here, and there's trees all around it and stuff like that, and so you get ants. So let me just check and make sure this thing's recording. We are recording. So anyway, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a great time. Hung out Sunday evening, and then yesterday morning headed home, and the 3.5 hour trip turned into a 5.5 hour trip with traffic. So I left at 11 in the morning and got home at 4:30, right around there. I was going to go to the Cape, but I decided against it. So yeah, read for a bit and just kind of went to MMA. And yeah, so that was the past few days. Didn't really do much work wise, which I'm okay with. Had to take a break. I don't have a team per se, and I needed it. So, but lots of other things happened as well. I had a good conversation with someone that I think is going to be my lead software engineer for the review platform. He's pretty excited about it. I think I'm going to meet with him, and then someone that's going to be kind of junior to him as well this week. And then I've got to find a UI UX person to kind of move that level forward. I also worked on some stuff for the Museum of Science. So I've got definitely some things going business wise. And just, that's kind of the way I am. I like to, do a lot of things and see where things go, have fun with it. So it is, and it's definitely, it's hot out, adds a kind of a definitely interesting mix. I think this is the second heat wave this summer, and we're only into early July. So yeah, so definitely warm out. This morning I woke up, and after MMA last night, last night it was Muay Thai. That's mostly what I've been doing, but I did wrestle when I was throughout high school, and so I kind of feel like I have an okay handle on that, but that's been a long time. It's been 30 years, right? So anyways, so I was sparring against Mike, and he's about 6'4", maybe 240, something like that, 230, 240. I don't know how much he weighs, but anyways, big guy. And so we were, just sparring with takedowns, and that was absolutely brutal. I mean, I'm surprised at how much I remembered instinctually from just wrestling. But man, this morning I woke up and I felt it. I felt like I was run over by a bus. I did much better than I expected, sparring and getting out of the takedowns and actually reversing the takedowns and things like that. But man, my neck feels it. My shoulders feel it. Everything, my joints, my everything. Driving, even my butt from pushing. Like driving. So I felt it, but I was not going to go to MMA this morning, which was Muay Thai, and I ended up just saying, just do it, just get up and get it done. So I did that, but it was a late getting up. My alarm went off at 4:30, and I just couldn't. I was gassed, couldn't do it. So 4:30 came, 5:30 came. I got up at 6, and so then I meditated, read a little bit, took the dog out, went to planned my day because I didn't do that last night. I was so tired I passed out when I got home from MMA. Just literally went to the store, got some groceries, and passed out. So yeah, really just took it all out of me. Anyways, so I got that done. Got home from MMA today, and then I actually spent about an hour out in the yard cutting hedges and weeds and pulling things and stuff like that. Kind of didn't expect it, but I was like, all right, I'm already all sweaty and hot and nasty, so I might as well just keep right on going. So I did that, and then ate. I've read for a little bit. I did some social media stuff, and now it is time to kind of dial in some work stuff. I do have an event to go to tonight, which I'm looking forward to. It's a rooftop event. It's an AI meetup. It should be fun. It's about a couple hundred people going, I think. So that should be fun. Looking forward to that. But that means I have to leave the house by 3:30 at the latest, I think, because I do have to stop in Kenmore. I have to drop off Julie's check and then head over that direction. So I think I'm going to leave here about between 3 and 3:15 or something like that. So I'm going to try and do some work a little bit and then move on to getting to that, and then that goes from 4:30 to 7:30, and then after that, I think a few of us are going out to dinner afterwards, and yeah, just keep things moving. Keep things really moving. I'm excited about where things are going and how things are moving along. So so this week is shorter week. So again, it's Tuesday already. So by the time tomorrow morning, I'm actually going to start doing jujitsu. So that's going to be interesting. I know I'm going to be regretting it for a few weeks. I'm going to be tired, beat up, really just not interested in much. But that means I have to be there at 8 o'clock. So from 8 o'clock till probably 10 o'clock. So 7:45, I got to leave. So that means if I can get out here by 5, I can get close to 5 to 6, 6 to 7, about 2.5 hours in. And then that's all dependent on if I'm going to meditate before or after MMA. Probably after at this point, because I really want that couple hours, 2.5 hours of good chunk of time to be creative and get into things. So I'm going to get that done. But yeah, I'm going to start it and see where it goes. Luckily, I have only tomorrow, and then Wednesday or Thursday there's no jiu-jitsu. It's just Muay Thai. So yeah, I'm going to take advantage of that. Anyways, and then the family comes home tomorrow night. So lots of distractions these past couple weeks, but I feel like things are still moving forward. And mentally and spiritually, I feel like I'm growing as well. I'm really pushing things. Just gonna make sure this is still recording. Cool, still going. So yeah, I mean, I feel like mentally, spiritually, things are moving along well, and I'm excited about where they're going. One of the things that I'm starting to realize is that and I've noted all along, but I'm starting to kind of be much more conscious of it, is the fact that every day I have to take inventory. I don't have a mentor. I don't have a coach. I don't have someone to push me. So I push myself every day. And I know I do that every day. But at the same time, I have to also be more conscious and aware of it and take inventory every day. Okay, where am I? Where am I mentally? Where am I, am I pushing myself to educate myself? Am I pushing myself to grow spiritually? Am I pushing myself in my business? Am I pushing myself to be creative? Am I pushing myself, to be physically fit? Am I enforcing the diet that I want to have the body that I want in order to continue to move forward in my life. I'm not, you know, you know, I'm not interested in retiring. I hear people that are my age talking about, oh, 2, 3 more years and early retirement. And I'm thinking, I'm just getting going. Like I'm just literally just getting going and feel like I'm just starting to dial things in and crank things out. So it's like, I'm not interested in, I'm not interested in sacrificing, that the next 40 years of my life because I want to not eat healthy and I don't want to take care of my body and I don't want to exercise and I don't want to do these things and I don't want to grow my mind. So, but those are things that I have to be consciously aware of, right? I have to do that because I don't have someone to do that for me. I don't have a cheerleader. I don't have a coach. I don't have anybody. I am my own cheerleader. I am my own coach. I'm the one that pats myself on the back when I feel like, yeah, I crushed it. Like this morning, I got up, didn't want to get up, but I still went to MMA and I still got it done. So I give myself a pat on the back for that. It's like, that was a win. I'm reading, I did yard work. I'm going to put in a couple hours of work right now. I'm going to then I'm going to take some time for myself. I'm going to go down the street to my grandparents' house, jump in their pool, get out. And then I'm going to go to the event this afternoon and I'm going to enjoy myself. So that's something you need to remember is you have to constantly, every day, take inventory of where you are, where you were, where you are, and where you want to go, where you want to be. Are you focused? Are you dialed in on where you want to go? Are you on the path or are you off the path? If you're off the path, how do you get back on it? And it's like, what is the path for you? To be honest, I'm still defining my path. I know that, that I know certain things. I know that I want to be happy. I know that I want to be financially free. I know that I want to have generational wealth. I know that I intend to have these things are here now, and those are but I have to dial that in. It's like, it's so that they come to me, so that I can attract them. And I am, there's so many synchronicities going on in my life right now. It's pretty amazing. The amount of networking that I'm doing, the people that I'm meeting, all these different things, it's fantastic, and it's really, really great. It's like, coming out of the shadows and just being there, being out there, and just saying, hey, I'm here, and you know what? I know what I can do, and I know what's there for me, and I just have to go get it. And those are things that you need to remember every single day. So I'm going to get my day going. I'm going to start. I've got some checks to do, some invoices to do, some of that boring stuff, but it's got to be done. So hopefully you are having a wonderful day. Hopefully you got up earlier than I did, or at least if you didn't, you have a great reason for not getting up early. And you are crushing it and you are making things happen. Until tomorrow, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you then. Take care. Peace out.